naturally, he adjusts the story around now, and he says, "You're not 4 years old. You're 11 years old." We're gonna exaggerate the size difference right here. And he taught him how to sing, how to dance, how to do impressions, and how to perform comedic skits. And to Charles's credit, he was very good.
Yeah.
And he picked up very, very quickly and became a really, really entertaining kid. And he was a very good performer as a kid. So
it does help that he was given this kid at 6 years old whiskey and cigars to make him look like an adult.
Yeah.
And you being able to convey that way, even though you probably had a very high squeaky voice, just the look and the feel of somebody dressed as a general.
Yeah, a little, yeah.
Being 25 inches tall.
And they called him General Tom Thumb.
Yes.
Yeah.
Honestly, one of the things that really catapulted him into
stardom.
Yeah, and that was not only in America, but also all over the world.
And so in 1884, January, he takes Tom Thumb to England.
He did do that. Yeah, and he was received by the Queen, right?
Yeah. There was a moment where it was Queen Victoria. You can imagine how old this was, and the initial engagements were a little lukewarm and modest, but Barnum engineered a meeting with the
royal family.
Yeah, the royal family, the aristocracy over there, and Tom Thumb was singing songs there. He did his Napoleon impression, danced with the royal family, and there was a moment there where
and he put a crap ton of press out about that. In the U.S.
Yeah, and it worked because people were like, "I want to go and see this mini general that's out here and can sing, dance, and do all these things." But there was a moment there where there was and this goes to show Tom Thumb's entertainment ability, where he was performing in front of the Queen, a dog barked, and then Tom pulled out his sword like he was about to fight with the dog, and then they got a picture of it and the Queen laughing, and that went viral at the time. They were printing it in all the presses, and that was a big moment that happened for the whole tour. And the tour generated about $150,000 in profit, which is about $5 million in today's dollars. Actually, even more than that, about $5.5 million.
Wow.
Right now. So it was highly profitable, and he was a guy that would go on tour and basically committed his life to make
the show must go on.
The show must go on.
I think he was one of the first millionaires in America.
Yeah.
Which is wild, from showmanship.
Yeah, he was definitely one of the most wealthy around the time too. And from showmanship, from entertainment. So at this point, he's kind of on top of the world, like literally.
Time to build a castle.
Yeah, and so he's already the most famous showman in America, if not the world, because America was pretty much the one place where you have shows to this extent, and he wants to now take it to the next level and start expanding his success and turning it into and incorporating celebrity marketing. And so he built his castle in Iranistan.
Yeah, beautiful house.
And that's cost about $5 million in today's dollars.
Yeah.
It was the most famous private residence in the 1850s America. And part of what he did at Iranistan is around this time was the Jenny Lind tour.
Yes.
You know about that one?
This was the
one with the
songbird.
Yes.
The nightingale.
Yes.
The Swedish nightingale.
And he put a lot of money into promoting her before he even heard her sing or something.
Yeah, he spent a lot of his fortune even getting her visas and stuff like that to get her into the U.S. and that was a huge attraction.
Yeah, it was huge, and he took a huge bet on that too.
Yeah.
So he knew almost nothing about her. She was unknown in America. He offered her about $1,000 per concert, 150 concerts, and he gave her guarantees. So she was like, "I'm down," and he borrowed mostly everything that he was going to do to make this happen. He mortgaged against the American Museum and his new residence, and he had never met her or her sing. But this goes to show how powerful promotion is, especially repeated in heavy promotion. So the marketing campaign, he sends an advance team to America 6 months before her arrival, and they're talking about her voice, how lovely she sounds, how beautiful she is, her charitable work, her humility. They're painting this picture of who she is and building her up. And they even had this contest around her where you can win $200 to be in the Jenny Lind contest and win it. And he bought a steamboat and named it the Jenny Lind.
Yeah.
And September 1, 1850, her ship lands and docks in New York. 30,000 people meet her at the dock. 5,000 more people line in the streets to the hotel, and there's a torchlight parade of welcome committees that evening to bring her there.
Like more than the president gets.
Yeah, seriously, right? Who was the president at the time?
I mean, honestly.
And then so September 11th, 1850, Lower Manhattan, they do the first concert, and they end up selling, and they end up doing very, very well. They do 95 concerts in 18 months, grossed $712,000 in that time. Comes out to about $30 million, $32 million today.
Yeah.
And she got her nice cut, about $8-9 million. He got his nice cut, $7 million in today's dollars.
Right.
And it was considered the first modern celebrity marketing campaign. And at the peak, this is his peak pretty much in his first go round. He's about 42 years old, most successful showman at the time then, and for a long time in history, especially given the climate that he was working with and what he was able to pull off.
Yeah.
And he's living like a king at this time. But then,
not all sunshine and rainbows.
Not all sunshine and rainbows. We have the Jerome clock disaster.
Yeah, he was backing a company that didn't pan out and put way too much of his assets into that liability.
Yep.
Ended up bankrupting him.
Yeah. He had been deceived. How the roosters come home.
Yeah, it was certainly a low point, and this is in I believe in the late 50s, where also in the late 50s, another really bad thing happened where his house burned down.
Yep.
Like
overnight.
Like, come on.
And the insurance covered $28,000 of it.
Yeah.
And it was a $150,000 loss.
Yeah. Certainly resetting him back to square one.
Yeah. They said the loss was Afghanistan was harder than the loss of the money. And so bankruptcy would legally charge the debts. He could walk away clean, but he refuses bankruptcy. At 46, he relaunches the Tom Thumb Tour, takes Stratton, now 19, and a child actress, Cardella Howard, on a multi-year tour in Britain, Germany, and the Netherlands, spends 5 years on the road repaying creditors who have no legal recourse against him. 1860, he had paid back every dollar of the Jerome clock debt. The press treats the repayment as a moral triumph. By press, I'm pretty sure that he had an influence on that.
Right.
Right. Wow, you are so great. The 5 years cost him millions of dollars and the best working years of his middle age. They bought him a public reputation that allowed him the entire second half of his career. Without the repayment, he could not have been elected to the Connecticut state legislature, which he did get elected to, and could not have been elected the mayor of Bridgeport, which he did coming up.